new kid on the block. AV Raincandy is making waves in the music scene with a fresh sound. The singer-songwriter has garnered much attention for her unique blend of genres, showcasing her versatility and creativity. With her new single titled Bawo, she shows off her ability to connect deeply with her audience while delivering infectious melodies that linger long after the song ends. The song's lyrics invite listeners to engage in self-reflection and really just celebrate their journeys, prompting them to ask themselves important questions about life and love. She's in studio with us this morning to talk about a musical journey. AV Raincandy, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about who AV Raincandy is and how your name came about.
Okay. Oh God, this story is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is AV Raincandy, right?
Okay.
Originally, and I am from the Eastern Cape. I'm a singer-songwriter and rapper.
Right.
So the name AV Raincandy came from when I was in studio one day, and my Instagram name used to be Make It Rain Candy. So I was like, what can I do with this? Because I don't want to just be Make It Rain Candy. That's too long for a stage name.
Right.
So I thought, okay, people call me AV, short for Avio.
Okay.
So I'm like, AV Raincandy.
Why not? That is actually a cool name.
Thank you so much.
That is so cool. And you are relatively new in the music industry. How are you finding it so far? What is it that, what are some of the major stumbling blocks that you've encountered along the way, and how have you, countered them?
Right now, at the moment, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
I am having so much fun. The process, getting to where I want to be musically, is just a very wholesome one for the most part. But before that, back in the day when I started, it was very difficult finding proper engineers, people who were going to elevate my craft, right, and make me sound the way I do right now. I think that was my major stumbling block, going to session after session after session, but not really being satisfied with myself and my voice, and my confidence most times was really bad. I had a very low self-confidence because I didn't think I was good enough because of my engineers and all of that. But right now, I think my confidence is getting better day by day. It's improving.
What makes you think that your confidence is improving? What have you done, differently for your confidence to be boosted?
Well, first of all, I know because I'm less anxious when I have to go on stage, and I used to be very anxious before. Yes, I used to be extremely anxious, and I used to cry after every performance.
Really?
Yeah, I used to really cry. But now I've managed to handle that stress.
Wait, tears of joy or tears of relief that you've
I'm not doing good enough. I didn't do good enough.
Okay,
yes.
okay, shame,
so
man.
I'm a very self-critical person, but before I was even worse. But now I'm improving, and how I'm doing that is I have a team who help me, and I practice now before going on stage, mentally, also physically, so that I know when I get there, I don't just freestyle and end up doing awkward things. Now I get to rehearse and feel more confident because I know what to do when I'm dealing with certain crowds.
And how does your cultural background influence your music?
Okay, so basically, I'm Xhosa, right? And before I moved back to the Eastern Cape, I wasn't very grounded in my culture. So when I moved that side, I was able to immerse myself in the Xhosa culture and also implement the Xhosa language in my music because I wanted to sound too international, and I thought I would never be able to break an international crowd.
So you sing in Xhosa, right?
Yes.
Your lyrical content is in Xhosa?
Yes, Xhosa and English.
Okay.
Mainly English, but now I'm doing more Xhosa, and I'm very much loving it because now my voice becomes richer when I sing in this Xhosa because it's my home language. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that's how my cultural background influences my music. I get to touch people without sounding generic and sound very powerful.
And you express yourself much more freely in your language, right?
Exactly. And I'm able to hit certain notes that I wouldn't be able to hit in English. Yeah.
Let's talk about your single, Bawo. Is it your first project, right?
It's not my first single out, but it's the main single I'm pushing right now at the moment.
What's that about? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so Bawo is basically influenced by many different stories of people leaving their hometowns, going into big cities to try and fulfill their dreams and to try and hustle for their families, you understand? And that song speaks closely to me because I am also one of those people who moved from the Eastern Cape to come this side at Joburg to try and make means for my family, you understand, to take them out of a struggle, not necessarily to be a savior, but to help here and there so that our families, my mom is less stressed, my parents are less stressed out. So this is what the song is about. It's basically a prayer to God to ask everyone out there, even myself, to protect us on our journey to make our families feel fulfilled.
Okay.
Yes.
And being the new kid on the block, especially in the South African musical scene, who would you say is your biggest musical influence, and why would you say that? Like, why, or what is it about them that really fascinates you?
Where in like
in South Africa?
In South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. AKA, I know this is weird because I rap too, right? So he influences me because I love his style. He was very unique. You know, I love uniqueness when it comes to the art. And who else? Nasty C's. Okay. I love Nasty C so much. Thandiswa Mazwai. I love her voice. I love Amifaku as well because she's Xhosa, and you know her voice, man. Like, there's so much talent out there. There are a lot of people. I can't really, but why? It's because they're very different. They're not generic, and that's why I love them. And that's why they influence
And they're so
me.
unique and they're original.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
AV, lovely chatting to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. All the best,
so much. Thank you so much.
Great stuff. Well, we're just chatting to AV Raincandy about her musical career and her single Bawo, which she'll be performing before the top of the hour. Stay tuned.